here live with Aaron Taylor HJohnson and Elizabeth Olsen, and I have to admit that you are astonishing by meeting you in person. I would like to ask you, since it was the first time that you got so involved with a movie with the huge CGI animation and so on, how it was to be prepared for in the scenes for those kind of things.
I don't know if you can really even get prepared for something like this. I kind of just prepared mentally for my role as I play a lieutenant in the Navy, and I had to kind of get into that military mindset and mentality and kind of prepare that way. But the aspect, I mean, I walked on set and said to the director, Gareth, and was like, so when are we going to do, like, do we have, like, a lot of green screen stuff then? Are we going to go into the studio for all, like, the monster bits and, like, have, like, just sort of, I don't know, like, I don't really know what to kind of expect when it came to that. And he just said, no, we'll do it on location, and we'll do it, and it was kind of a realization to us, like, well, you can kind of do that now, because I guess the graphics and stuff is so, the technology is so developed so much now that you don't really need that, need to do it on studio. So we kind of had, we'd have streets with cars smashed up and people screaming and military tanks coming through and smoke machines, and you'd feel like really like in a war zone and immersed in it, it was really cool. So, and you just kind of had to feel it when you was in it,
Yeah, I also had no idea what to expect, and Gareth promised me that I would never be on set not knowing what I was doing, because I was terrified of doing something like this, and he always had something to show me, like a little cartoon version of what's going to happen later. And so you'll be in the middle of downtown Vancouver and you're looking at a building. That building is going to have this thing on it instead. And so you never felt like you were completely blind going into work.
Were you more scared about the sex scene in Old Boy, or by the visualization?
I think Old Boy is far more intimidating for things like that. Yeah.
I think that too.
You just got so nervous asking me that question. Your face is red.
Yeah, indeed. Okay, how was filming with a 4-year-old boy?
It's a lot of fun. It's difficult. It keeps you on your toes, and you have to be game to not expect anything, and he's a big 4-year-old, so I also had to learn how to pick up kids in multiple ways in very smooth motions. But it's a lot of fun, and it doesn't get stale.
Okay, and I would like to ask you, how does it feel to have kissed your sister that plays your wife inside this movie? I'm talking about the next one.
It's a very bizarre question.
We didn't know at the time.
Did you know or not?
Because that makes it even worse. You find out that it's just, we were elated. No, I think
it happens in the sequel.
Yeah, it's kind of funny that we're playing brother and sister next, but I couldn't think of anyone better to be working with again. I had such fun with Lizzie, and we didn't get many scenes in this one, but so it's kind of good to make up for that, and we got to have that sort of brother sister relationship is great, because we've already worked with each other, so we've already got like a friendship and a relationship already there that's it kind of helps that sort of brother sisterly kind of thing to be all natural in it.
That's nice. Okay, the last one is how does it feel for a woman to play a character with such an iconic physique as a superheroine?
Oh, in Avengers?
Yeah, in the next one. I mean, here you play a nurse.
Yeah.
As a hero here, yeah.
And,
yeah.
It's okay. I mean.
No, it's not like Elle Brody's in a comic book or something, but it's pretty wild, because my character Scarlet Witch hasn't been created by a human yet. It's been in a cartoon and maybe a radio show and things like that, and it's really fun to pick and choose, like fan stuff, comic stuff, and your own interpretation. We get to develop these characters with Joss, and Joss has inherited a lot of these characters, but the two of us get to create it with the director, which is pretty, I think, fun for him and for us.
It's cool.